Hello friends, my name is Logical Legends and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing an unscripted video. Oh my gosh, unscripted. Oh. Yeah, that's how I feel. Anyways, today's video is going to be a Warriors Cat generator clan challenge thing. If you don't know what Warrior Cats are, it's basically a book series for preteens about cats murdering each other. And I was a pretty avid reader at one time. Like most people, I stopped after I'm one of the stars. Also, if you know me personally or know me at all, please don't watch this video. Anyways, let's begin. So basically there's 3 clans: Solar Clan, Flame Clan, and Palm Clan. Today's video is going to be about Solar Clan, which lives on the main island. I'm assuming that for this portion I'll have my map that I made up. But anyways, this main middle island is where the Solar Clan lives. I guess climatically, this territory makes 0 sense. But I don't care. This is my video. So Solar Clan lives on an island that is pretty rocky. And they live on top of this mountain type area. And the island is mostly jungle with huge trees. Inspiration, Ancestors of Humankind Odyssey. I love that map. And then there's also a saltwater marsh at the bottom of the island. How did the clans get here, I hear you ask? Well, I'll tell you. Basically, there was a clan cat. He was from England. He came with a person, an explorer, and then he got left behind on the island. So then he founded Solar Clan with the tribe cats that were already on the island. There are a few other animals on the island, dogs, pigs, chickens, stuff like that, because there used to be a group of farming people that lived on the island. Now, the dogs and cats on this island are kind of the most important thing to talk about. Unlike in the regular Warriors series, dogs here are much more dangerous. They're not looking to play with a little cat or whatever. They're looking to eat. The dogs actively hunt the cats. And there's also tribes of cats on the island, and they will also serve as a conflict for Solar Clan and all the other clans. Alright, well, this is going to be the biggest bulk of the video. We're going to be going over all of the cats in the clan, which there's quite a few. And I ended up cutting a lot of them out because I thought it would be too much. And now I wish I had left some of them in. But anyways, this is going to take a long time. So first cat we have is our leader. His name is Foggy Star. He was described by the generator as lilac and white with a weak body. So I made him look kind of despondent. And the story is that while he was just gallivanting about, he got his leg chewed up by a dog, and now he can no longer go to gatherings or anything like that because he cannot climb down the rocks on the side of their mountain that they live on top of. So the clan is just waiting for him to die, and he's seen as a weak leader. Next cat we have is the deputy, Lava Bark. I don't remember how he's described by the generator, but anyways, he is young, he's strong, he's honorable, he's faithful. He's all the good stuff you could have in another leader. So the clan is excited for him to become leader. He really wants to keep Foggy Star's image good, so he tries his best to make Foggy Star, look good. Next, we have our medicine cat. His name is Little Herb. And his entire story is basically going off that little trope where it's he's small, so he can't defend himself. He can't fight. He can't do anything. But then in his mind, he's well, I'm strong. I'm going to prove myself. But funny thing is, he's actually bad at everything except for healing, which he's, of course, not the best at. The best thing he is good at is, reading prophecies and stuff like that. Next cat we have is Stump Hunter. I really like this one because he just has a really funny name, and I wanted to give a reason for him having that name. So basically, Stump Hunter is a cat who got his leg stuck in a stump, and the clan made fun of him for it because how do you get your foot stuck in a stump? He fell out of a tree and got his foot stuck in a stump. Anyways, his entire character is based around that he's getting bullied by the clan, but he is pretending like it doesn't faze him. Next cat we have is Mouse Seeker. In the generator, it said that he had a permanent frown, so I just made him angry, basically. He's spiteful, doesn't really like the clan. He's originally a tribe cat, And, you know, his entire family probably got killed by the clans or something like that. And he doesn't, of course, like them for it. So he's kind of a bit of an outcast, really. There's plenty of cats within the clan. Like, half the clan is originally tribe cats, but he still feels like an outcast. Next character we have is Spike Chaser. There's not really much to her. I just know that she is in love with Lava Bark, but Lava Bark doesn't really like her back. She's always trying to impress him and trying to get him to notice her, but, you know, Lava Bark doesn't feel the same because she's kind of crazy. And, you know, occasionally he will return affections just because he thinks that Spike Chaser is a really pretty she-cat. Next cat we have is Peanut Flame. She's Stump Hunter's ex-mate. Basically, her entire character is based around that she's like the sweetest mom in the whole world, but only one of her litters has survived. Because she's like a munchkin breed, you know, she had trouble giving birth to all of her children, so most of them were stillborn. And so she's really protective over her babies. The reason Stump Hunter and Peanut Flame broke it off is because she was fawning over him when he first injured his leg, and he didn't like that, obviously. Timberwater is Spike Chaser's sister. She is the polar opposite of Spike Chaser. She's the calm, collected, reasonable one who's always thwarting Spike Chaser's attempts to impress Lava Bark. And her big story part is that she is in love with the tribe cat. And though this trope has been done many times before, I don't care. Yeah, Ripthroat is very close to finding out what she's doing, and he's right on her tail. So the next cat that we have is Creekwind. Her entire character is basically based around the fact that she is a vain cat. She loves to groom herself. She's selfish, you know, just all that stuff. And every single tomcat in the clan wants to be with her because she's beautiful. But the only cat that has captured her heart is Mouseseeker, surprisingly enough. Next cat we have is Ripthroat. This is Lava Bark's brother, and essentially the polar opposite of Lava Bark. He hates tribe cats, wants all of them gone, and dislikes a lot of the cats in the clan because of it. And yeah, I mean, he's a minor antagonist. I think our main character is Spruce Blaze, and he's always being mean to Spruce Blaze because of her past injuries, and also because of the fact that she is, you know, originally a tribe cat as well. Our next cat is Spruce Blaze. If this was a book series, Spruce Blaze would definitely be the main character. Essentially, whenever she was born at the edge of Solar Clan territory, and her parents were killed in a fire, and that's where she gets the messed up side of her face from, is because she got burnt in a fire. Anyways, she is constantly questioning her own loyalties, whether she should be with the clans or she should return to the tribes, so she's often found at the edge of Solar Clan territory. Next cat we have is Crane Rain. She is a little short-tempered, except for whenever it comes to apprentices. She absolutely loves training apprentices, and she is infinitely patient with them and is excellent at training them. It's her absolute favorite thing to do, and since she's been trapped in camp because she's pregnant, she's been kind of an annoyance to all the other cats in the clan because she tries to boss them around too. And she wants to take one of Creekwind's kits as an apprentice. Now we're going to move on to the apprentices. Our first apprentice is Model Paw. Model Paw is, he's a nervous cat, and Foggy Star hoped that putting him with Ripthroat would allow him to break out of his shell and become more bold, and also to help Ripthroat kind of cool it down so he's not as, well, let's murder everybody and all that, you know. Our second and final apprentice is Blossom Paw. Blossom Paw is the exact opposite of Model Paw and also Model Paw's sister. She is bold, bubbly, social. She just loves to get out there and do stuff and try new things. And her mentor is Spruce Blaze. Spruce Blaze, the hope there is that Spruce Blaze will kind of rein Blossom Paw in, and also will help Ripthroat and Spruce Blaze form a better relationship. traditionally in Warriors, elders have been kind of seen as like a chore for the apprentices. That's all they've been seen as. Just these old, sad old people that just sit around, do nothing all day, and they have like ticks and stuff. They don't take care of themselves. I don't really like that view, so elders in Solar Clan have kind of a more important role. They're storytellers, they're knowledge keepers, and in the scene that I am drawing on the screen right now, essentially, you know, whenever apprentices first get apprenticed, they will go spend a couple of moons just talking with the elders and learning all of the culture of Solar Clan and learning the history. And the elders, they have to keep up with, you know, dead people and stuff like that. So the healer's job is basically the same as it is in regular Warriors. He's a religious advisor, he reads prophecies, he heals people, he does all that stuff. But also, things run a little differently. For their, like, moonstone or moon pool or whatever, they have the monolith. It's just like a pillar. I'm probably drawing it on the screen right now. Basically, the healer will go there during the new moon and the full moon. And during the new moon, it is to get in contact with ancestors because you're closer to the stars. And during a full moon, it's for reading prophecies. Also, once a season, the healer will go during the day so that they can read sun prophecies. And as the finale, I'm just going to run through some kind of weird things that this clan does. For one thing, every single time a cat dies, they will collect the skull and place it around the camp, and they'll have the elders remember the names of the people that had died, as well as the family that is related to that group. And they only take the skull for a pretty obvious reason. They have to climb up a giant mountain, and that's just too far to take like a body like they do in, you know, regular Warriors. But they litter their camp with skulls, and then the apprentices, before they can, become, warriors, they have to do a leap of faith where they will jump across a giant gap. And if they're too scared to do it, then they will be kicked out of the clan. And if they die while falling down, then they die while falling down. At the beginning of their apprenticeship, I know I'm kind of jumping around a little bit here. I don't really plan this out. Anyways, at the beginning of their apprenticeship, they will speak with the elders for, to gain knowledge for like 2 moons or something like that. Well, that's everything I have on Solar Clan. I think I'll be doing the other 2 clans that are remaining at some point, because I do have all their names generated. But anyways, this was an unscripted video by Logical Legends, and thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.